you to take a good look at me, get past the preposterous chest hair, and you'll see a lot of sadness behind these eyes, man. 45 years full of broken dreams. My life is hard, man. My life is hard. I went to the Bass Pro Shop looking for a new amp. Didn't have any. I need to change the name of that place. My daughter graduated from high school. Should be an awesome moment, fabulous moment, except I'm wearing a necktie. It's 2009. I shouldn't be wearing ties. I should be wearing metallic zipper unitard spacesuits. I've seen the movies. Don't get me started about jetpacks, man. My life was hard even in junior high school. If you corrected my junior high school coach, he'd give you a job title, make you play dodgeball. Like one time we went in and he said, boys, we're going to run cross countries, all period. I said, Coach, it's 95 degrees outside. He said, oh, Houghton's a weatherman. Well, since the weatherman thinks it's so hot outside, we'll play dodgeball inside. Houghton, you're a skin. Everyone else is a shirt. Just fell over the couch being hit by dodgeballs there. Another time he caught a couple of guys popping each other with towels. He goes, oh, we got us a couple of cowboys here. I said, Coach, what do towels have to do with cowboys? He goes, ooh, now Houghton's a historian. Since we got us a historian here, we're going to play the historical game of dodgeball. Houghton, you're a skin, everyone else is a shirt. And I said, fuck you. And he said, oh, now Houghton's a prostitute. Since prostitutes like playing with balls so much, I'm going to play a little game called dodgeball. Houghton, you're a skin, everyone else is a shirt. Found a picture of myself from back in the day. Kind of embarrassing, but kind of cool. 17 years old, I'm on a road trip with my friends. I'm walking by our campsite, have this long hair. All I'm wearing are these skin-tight Daisy Duke blue jean shorts. Give you a second to picture that. And I have this look of shirtless confidence that only comes from taking 64 bong hits. And I look at that picture and I think, man, there is no part of that look I could still pull off. So even if I grow my hair out, I just look like one of the Pirates of the Caribbean. Not from the movie, not from the ride, and definitely not the Johnny Depp one. I think we can all agree that nobody wants to see me in skin-tight Daisy Duke blue jean shorts. At least I hope. As far as the confidence to be shirtless in public, I'm real hairy. If I take off my watch, it's like somebody moved furniture on a shag rug. The hair clots in my shower drain are so thick and black you could use them as charcoal briquettes. I went swimming in a Dallas public pool. I heard a lady go, "Ay, chupacabra!" So the point is, I'm real hairy. You know, I thought about setting that picture on fire, burning it, like all the dreams of my youth. Yeah, it goes with the territory. I'm a parent. I've been married 24 years. Thank you. Being married 24 years, it's its own reward. Actually, if I hadn't been married, my life would have been a little tragic. Years ago, you would have found a couple of Cuban hookers fighting with stilettos to pry the fake Rolex off my arm as my machine gun bullet riddled body lay slumped over a big pile of coke. So, thanks, dear. Found my soulmate, found the love of my life, found someone who's willing to shave my back for me. Usually she's cool about it, but when she's pissed off at me, she'll shave like dirty words into it, or swastikas, Hello Kitty when she's feeling Asian frisky. From 1984 to 1991, I lived in the Colony, Texas. Anybody from the Colony? That's good. It's actually pretty nice there now. Back then, Louisville's ugly cousin. Any hour of the day or night you could go into Walmart and see 8.5-month pregnant women in cutoffs and belly shirts. Y'all want a party? Oh, my water broke. Let's rain check it, darling. They had 2 flavors of Slurpee. They had cherry and meth. When I first moved there, I was excited to find out the local video store had an adult section. Less excited when I found out the videos were homemade. Featuring pregnant women in cutoffs and belly shirts. 91, the family moved to Plano. When Dallas fucked Richardson, we got Plano. Plano's fucked up. You know, it's getting colder in Plano when you go outside and you see the squirrels paying undocumented El Salvadoran women to look after their nuts. You know it's warming up in Plano. When you go outside, you breathe in, smell the fresh cut grass and subtle racism in the air. Plano parents hold their kids back so they'll be bigger on the football team and more attractive to their teachers. Alright, Plano Chamber of Commerce, that's cool. You drive down the street in Plano, you see garage sale sign, foreclosure sign, faded McCain sign, Starbucks, curves, gymnastics studio, dance studio, rehab. They have 3 flavors of Slurpee in Plano: cola, steroids, and heroin. Our house, actually, our real house in Plano burned down. My life is hard. We're living in a rental house now. Rental house is kind of weird. It's like being in the witness protection program, which I always assumed my family would be, but you know, not because of fire. Pretty soon, right now, it is a little weird. Pretty soon we'll be able to start treating the rental house like a rental car, you know, playing the radio too loud, leaving the lights on, throwing cups on the floor. Pretty soon we'll be able to start judging the neighbors. With my kid that's Plano, we're totally already judging the neighbors. Like the lady across the street must have gotten a really good sale on garden gnomes. She has like 26 of them. I'm about to find out whether water balloons constitute assault, because my new neighbor insists on mowing the grass at 8:30 in the morning on Saturdays. I think the water balloon is actually the perfect weapon, because as it's coming at you, you have kind of fear and surprise. Then when it hits you, it's a little shock. Doesn't really hurt you, and then it's very inconvenient. Depending on what's in the balloon, it can be very, very inconvenient. Well, it can be. I am looking for either a gypsy or a witch doctor, somebody who can do curses for me, because the guy, our insurance adjuster's really screwing us around. I don't want him dead. I just want him cursed. I want him to grow donkey ears. I want him to cough out guinea pigs 6 or 7 times a day. I want him to wake up in Grand Central Station in a blue monkey suit with no zipper. That's what I want. We thought we had a good relationship with him. We thought we were in good hands until we saw our settlement amount. We're like, okay, well that would be almost enough to repair a Sims house. But we're real. It's not like we want anything extravagant. We don't want a water slide. We don't want a squash court. We just want a roof. I hate that guy. I hate that guy. I loathe that guy. I haven't hated anybody since I was in like the 3rd grade and the stupid neighbor kid broke the knobs off my Etch-a-Sketch, so neither etched nor sketched. Wish I had taken my mortgage payments and my insurance premiums to Vegas, blown it there. At least when I lost my house, I would have gotten some cocktails, I would have gotten some shrimp, maybe seen Carrot Top. Now all I have is a drawer full of smoke-damaged underpants. Nobody has sympathy for my smoke-damaged underpants. I can show you. I promise you I will not. I think that I have trouble lying. You may not believe it. I have trouble lying. I do. And I lie about dumb things like Shawshank Redemption, because every man in the world is supposed to have seen Shawshank Redemption, and I haven't. And it comes up a lot. People are like, oh, you know that scene in Shawshank Redemption? Sure I do. It's one of my favorite scenes. I enjoy it more with each viewing. Very bad at lying. Can't lie to cops either, man. If I get pulled over, I'm going to confess to every bad thing I've ever done in my life because it makes me so nervous. Only people who don't get nervous around cops are people who talk to cops a lot. For example, in college, I was in a dorm room that was busted. Most of us immediately handed our weed over to the university police. Not my friend Earl. Now, Earl wasn't going to school. Earl was a little older. Earl didn't have a job. Earl had a couple of misdemeanors. Earl was used to dealing with cops. When the cop came to him and said, son, how do you spend your time during the day? He said, looking for work, sir. The cop had come to me and asked me the same question, and I would have said, smoking weed and trying to synchronize records with dirty movies. By the way, Dark Side of the Moon matches up pretty well with Debbie Does Dallas. I talk too much at job interviews too. I'm like, yeah, the reason I lost that job is because I was cooking shrimp at my desk. So do I get a lot of paid sick days? When can I start vacation? I'll start tomorrow. Fatso. I'll end on these two things. I have accepted the fact that bald is the first word that anyone will ever use to describe me. Like, I could be riding a giant mechanical stork in a pirate suit with badgers circling my waist like a mischievous furry belt, twirling Kelly Ripa over my head like she was pizza dough. People would still say, wow, look at the bald guy. And I must look older than I am, because I've had people ask me if I was in Vietnam. Closest I came to Vietnam was taking my daughter to get her nails done. Thank you very much. You guys have been awesome. Next time they come to the stage, you can see them at the Oklahoma City Looney Bin. Please give it up for the very funny Danny Keaton.